upset her. Aw, Soph, don't go all prissy executive on me. You know we aren't upset that you get to spend your Christmas in Hawaii. Why would anyone want to spend their Christmas in Hawaii? It's hot, humid, and there are tourists. Everywhere. Soph, you do work for Nouveau Resorts, right? Shouldn't you like tourists? Not when they are on vacation with their families and I am stuck here. There was a beat of silence. That's what he used, right? The militant tone set off warning alarms in Sophia's head. She did not need Maribel confronting Jack. They would both be out of a job by the time she got back. Maribel didn't need hers, but Sophia needed hers. At least for a little while more. Who? That rat bastard Jack. I knew it. I knew he used the "you don't have a family" excuse again. You were gone at Thanksgiving, your birthday? You are going to make it to my wedding, right? Yes, I promise. I swear I will disown you. Yeah, she said, and couldn't hold back the laugh. When she neared the luggage carousel, she saw a man holding a sign with her last name. She frowned and started in his direction. Weird, she murmured. Did you just call me weird? I really should hang up on you. No, there's a man by the luggage thingy holding a sign with my name. Oh, don't go. He could be a serial killer. Or worse. Sophia laughed. How can he be worse than a serial killer? And really, do you think he would hold up a sign with my name if he were a serial killer? You never know. Does he have a broken arm? You know, that's what Ted Bundy used. Sophia studied the man as she made her way through the milling crowd. He was at least 6 feet tall, with a head full of sleek, long, ebony hair. She wasn't close enough to see the shade of his eyes, but the face was to die for. Sharp lines, high cheekbones, full, sensuous lips. Beyond that, he was built. The t-shirt he wore was faded and clung to sculpted pecs. Lord Almighty, the man was a god. No. In fact, I would say he was about the best in shape man in the area, which is saying a lot considering where I am. Well, you never know. People think that serial killers are stupid, but they are not. They're just batshit crazy. Listen, let me find out what he needs and get to my hotel, then I'll call you back. But Sophia ignored her protest and turned off her phone. She drew close enough to the man that she gained his interest. His gaze moved over her with a type of study that had her blood singing. Damn, how long had it been since a man, who wasn't trying to get a promotion, had looked at her with that much interest? Too damned long. Since it had been almost 2 years since she had sex, there was a good chance it had been at least that long. Why the hell was she thinking about sex? As she approached him, his gaze moved to her face, and she finally saw the shade of his eyes. Light blue. The same shade of blue of the ocean she had just flown over. They widened slightly as she stepped in front of him. Ms. Cantwell? He asked, his voice deep, resonant, with a hint of the lyrical Hawaiian accent. It made her curl her toes inside her shoes. She nodded. And you would be? Something close to disgust shifted in his eyes, but nothing showed in the rest of his expression. I'm Maleko Akaka. I'm here to take you to your villa. A loud buzz sounded from the carousel starting up, heralding their bags. She glanced over in that direction, then back to her new friend. She put on her best professional smile.